What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. CMA Sports Cards here, and you may be asking yourself, why am I ripping WNBA Prizm again? If you watched my 100 subscriber celebration rip that actually just released like 10 minutes ago, I didn't say that I wasn't going to open any more Prizm this year, just because I'd opened so much of it. However, the Dick's Sporting Goods WNBA logo Prizms are going for crazy prices. I pulled a couple of the rookie variations like Angel Reese, I think, Cameron Brink, and I was looking up pricing on those for the card show this weekend, and they go for like 20 or 30, or I think the Brink even had a sale of like $40. So that got me curious, because that's more than like any of the other parallels that I've seen. So I looked up Caitlin Clark, and her WNBA logo Prizms are going for like 200 to 250, and that's insane. That's actually like more than her silver Prizm is going for right now. But like I said in that video, this is a Dick's Sporting Goods exclusive, and so I knew that my store had a bunch of these in stock, so I went and grabbed 10 of them, hoping that I can maybe pull one. But it's not only that you can get out of these. Obviously you can get the silvers and greens and the blue velocities, and even the base and inserts. Caitlin Clark's, those will sell for 10 to 20 bucks a piece. So a lot to chase in here, like I've been saying every video that I've opened this. But specifically, we're looking for that WNBA logo Prizm, either the true rookie or the image variation. And something I noticed interesting while doing my comps for the show on Saturday was that it seems like the image variations are now selling for more than like the true rookie cards, which I thought interesting, because it used to be the other way around. But if we can get either one, that would be awesome. And let's just get into it, and hopefully we pull something really nice. I bought 10, and I had 4 out of the same case, and obviously the Caitlin wasn't in those 4. So we're gonna get 60 of the WNBA logos, which is about half the set. There's 150 cards in the set, I think, and the 4 boxes that we already opened are already accounted for. So we'll have gone through 14 boxes when all is said and done, which would be 84. So in theory, you know, playing the odds, we should get it. There's Rakia Jackson. That's a nice one. She was actually one of the better rookies last year, and she's from Tennessee. Well, played at Tennessee. Go Vols. That one will probably sell in 5 minutes at the card show on Saturday. I don't know how much for, because I don't think I pulled that one in the last rip, so I didn't look it up. I'm gonna try to get through this quick, because right now the Nika Mule, the Optic first off the line Dutch auction is going right now. So if you don't know what a Dutch auction is, it starts at a set price, and started at $1,700, and then every 5 minutes, Kelsey Plum, that's not a bad one to get, one of the better players in the league right now. Dutch auction, every 5 minutes the price goes down, and then after 2 hours it hits the floor, and the floor is $700. I don't think I'll be able to afford to buy one of those right now. I was thinking like, well, if it gets under 1,000 maybe, but then I was like, you know what? There's a Cardoso, another one of the best rookies. But yeah, I was thinking if it gets under 1,000, that might be worth buying it. And then I was like, you know what? I'd much rather buy a full case of blasters. Way better value in the blasters, I think. I mean, yeah, high-end, top-end value of a first-off-the-line hobby, like you could get a 1-of-1 downtown, and yeah, that's going to be insane. But if you don't get a downtown in that, is it worth $1,000? I don't know. JC Sheldon. There's Nika Mule. So far we've already got three rookies on the logo. you get one every pack. The cut on that card, so bad. Bonner. There's Cameron Brink. There's our first Caitlin Clark base. And another Cameron Brink. Thought I pulled this one already. Maybe I pulled the variation. That was a nice pack though. Ah, there goes all my stands. I think this card's down to around like 20 bucks, 25 at this point. When it first came out, it was doing like 60 or 70, I think. It's crazy numbers for a base rookie card. So Fractals, Lindsay Allen, JC Sheldon. Could also, you know, you can pull autos and numbered cards out of these packs, so it's not just Caitlin Clark, but that's what we're hunting today. Sue Bird. Just got my first comment on my new subscriber celebration rip, which if you are a subscriber and you haven't watched it, go watch it and go to the end, because I'm doing a bunch of giveaways for subscribers. All you have to do is comment which card you want. I think I picked out like 5 cards. There's one I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a base or a variation. I think maybe it was Caitlin Clark, and I just said, let me know which one you want. So yeah, that'll be fun. Good way to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and spending time watching my videos. Give you free stuff. Mule, Tiffany Mitchell. DeWanna Bonner, Angel Reese. If I don't pull it here, there's another rookie. Who is it? JC Sheldon. If I don't pull the Clark, I don't know, I'm tempted to possibly go back and buy the rest. Don't really want to do that, but knowing that all those cards are sitting on the shelf and there's potentially $200 to $250 card in there, and that's a confirmed sale price on eBay, or on 130 Point. So that was the actual price. It wasn't like a best offer or anything. It's Angel Reese, Kaleidoscopic. I saw another variation, Alyssa Peely. So we're getting the rookies. Just not the Clark yet. But we still got, we're only 3 boxes in, so doing fine. Leah Edwards, rookie. Green, Carly Samuelson, Tasha Howard. They are cool cards with the logo. I mean, it's basically a silver prism with the logo in there. Pretty nice looking. Surprised the NBA didn't do that, or maybe they did. Who knows? NBA has, I think it's 81 parallels in their set this year, between hobby and all the different products in retail, and then they have like H2, Angel Reese Blue Velocity. got, what's the other one? Fast Break, I think. So there's just so many products out there for it. Camille. Ooh, we got a rookie. Which one is it? Kitley. And Angel Reese. That was 3 rookies and an insert pack. Love to see that. All right. Was hoping to have hit it by now, but chase is still on. 5 boxes to go. 30 more logo prisms. Oh wait, no, this is box 5. Got 6 boxes to go, counting this one. I don't think I've seen a silver yet. Maybe they don't have the silver parallels in these boxes because they put all. Oh, say it and it shows up. There's another Brink. Okay. So I've doubled up the Brink for sure because I know I already have one. That's packed away in the show box already. So maybe this is multiple cases. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing if I start pulling dupes and then don't get the Caitlin. Ooh, Red Pulsar, Tina Charles, Key Nurse. Red Pulsar, I think, is to $2.99. Yep. Pulsars are cool looking cards, but not who we're looking for today. Don't get me wrong, I'd take a Caitlin Red Pulsar for sure. Well, there's Caitlin on the back. And we did it! Yes! I thought it might be the base since it was the back. I couldn't. Oh man, that is awesome. We did it. 12 minutes in, box 5. Let's go. Go buy these at Dick's Sporting Goods if you have one nearby. You know what? I need a one touch for that. Where are you, one touch? Oh my goodness. It's always a risk, but it was a calculated risk. Knowing how many cards are in the set and how many how many you get per box, you know, doing all that math. I figured I could probably get it because it's not like like Downtown where you try, you know, this is the card to get out of these boxes. It's not like a Downtown where you probably have to buy a full case to get it, and you might get it. And this is just a parallel, so not really a case hit, but with it being exclusive to Dick's, its value is going crazy. We did it. 5 boxes in. You know what? I'm gonna rip the rest of these though, because like I said, I already had pulled the Brink in one of the other boxes that I bought at the same store, and we got the variation. We may still be able to get the true rookie. Well, what else am I gonna do with these boxes? I'm not gonna resell them. I'd rather rip them. Chase one more big one. I had bought a couple of those blaster or the tins, Caitlin Clark tins. Goomba Wally. you know, that they, what is it, MJ Holdings or something? They basically, like, they buy blasters and then they take them apart and then put 4 into a collector's tin and then sell those. Asia Wilson. But they sell those for like almost the price of a blaster. I think a blaster is 35 and they're selling the tins for 30. So I saw some, and you know, just because it was on my way to a show, I picked up a couple, and I was going to sell them for 40 bucks, just, you know, make a few dollars, not anything crazy. But nobody bought them, and so I decided to rip them myself. And one of them had a Caitlin base, which almost pays for the tin itself. And then the next one had a Caitlin Clark, the image variation white ice card. It's a JC Sheldon, which that goes for like $75, I think. And then the next tin had an Angel Reese green Pulsar numbered to 20, not Angel Reese, sorry, Brittany Griner. Said that because I was looking at Angel Reese. Brittany Griner green Pulsar numbered to 25. So I was kind of glad I didn't sell them at the show. But that's why I rarely even try to buy things with an idea to resell, because I'd rather just rip it myself. It's more fun that way. Plus, at this point, those tins are everywhere. So, oh my goodness! Wow, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a CC Silver. It's got a lot of smudge on there. So, see, that's why you open. We're gonna grab this pack and this box and just set that there for now, because this is a card that might be worth sending in to Panini for a replacement. I'll see if I can't wipe some of that stuff off later, but wow. That's why you open WNBA Prizm, folks. That's so cool. Wish it didn't have the smudges, but that's a $200 card clean. So, you know, it's still probably at least 100, if not more. Carefully clean it off with the, then we got a, oh boy. We got a red Pulsar rookie for Mercury, Charisma Osborne. Okay, and Jaylen Brown logo. I don't think she really played much. Yeah, she averaged 1 point per game, half a rebound, half an assist per game in 2 games last season. So many other rookies I would rather have than Charisma Osborne, but it's a numbered rookie. Never know. She may, maybe she just didn't get any playing time last year, and she might be able to work her way into the rotation this year. Grace Berger and Angel Reese. See, sometimes that logo card is the 3rd one in the pack. Sometimes it's the 4th. That's why when that Caitlin was the back card, I was like, might be. Might not be. So sending cards into Panini for replacement. I've done it a few times so far. I still have not got anything back. It's been a couple months now since the cards were received. I've heard it takes sometimes a year, but they have Caitlin Clark Select Parallel. They've got a Caleb Williams. That's a Kate Martin. Horribly miscut silver. So we're gonna grab that pack too, just in case. But you got to have the receipt and the pack it came in, the box it came in. And I don't know if it has to be the actual box, but more so they want to see that you actually bought the box yourself. And then you got to fill out a thing in their app that says, you know, damaged card. So Leah Edwards. And then you got to take pictures and stuff, and then they'll approve it, and then you send it in. And top tier League of Boston. And then you just wait. So that's kind of where we are, just waiting at this point. Get another camera brink. That'd be crazy. Nope, it's the third one. Angel Reese though. So we've hit the top rookies. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink twice. Rickea Jackson, I'm not sure. Her market's not as hot, I don't think, but she's local to where I live, so. Got a yellow. Is this going to be another Cardoso green? Oh my goodness. I have like 4 or 5 of those. You get 1 per box, and I have like 4 or 5 Cardosos. It's crazy. I think I already pulled one earlier today, didn't I? Maybe not. Nope. Oh man, I think I pulled that out of one of those tins that I opened earlier. Which I should have filmed that rip too, but sometimes you just have stuff sitting there and like, yeah, I'll just open this and don't feel like getting all set up. Alright, last 2 boxes. Cheryl Miller. Haven't really hit much on the blue velocities. You still get a couple of those per box. You would think hit a couple rookies there, but there's the Cardoso variation. The Dutch auction is still going. It's Kate Martin on the blue. Tasha Harris, Katie Lou. It's currently down to $1,408. I haven't really been paying attention to how much it drops per or every 5 minutes, but I think it's probably like $100. There's another camera brink. Jeez. I mean, can't complain pulling multiple of her. Might actually be able to like look at these and pick one out to send into grade. There's another Katie Lou on the back. That's got to be the logo. Yep. Dorka. Christy Wallace. All right, last box. I was gonna say I'm surprised we haven't hit another Caitlin base, but when you're getting 6 logos, a couple green, a silver, a couple blues per box, and insert, like, wow, that's interesting. So definitely, I mean, back-to-back packs just had Dawn Staley. We definitely had multiple cases sitting on that shelf. guess I'm glad I picked the ones I did. Nika Mule, that's a silver with a horrible miscut. Holy smokes. Maddie Segrist, Lexi Brown. All right, well, make that 3 cards out of this rip that might get sent in. It's, you got to pay, you know, shipping, so, and you can put more than 1 card in. You have to do one order per card, but you can put multiple orders in one shipment. So like, you got like 5 or 6 cards stored up, you can send those all in the same box. So it makes sense to do that if you get a bunch around the same time. I don't think you want to sit there and hold cards forever because they take forever to return them. But all right, last 2. Rookie Aaliyah Edwards. But if that one is, if I can't get that mess off of there, I'll definitely send that one in. That, I mean, plus it's not very well centered, so, all right, looks like we're not gonna get another CC. So I'd rather send it in and get a clean one that's hopefully better centered. But all right, well, that's gonna do it. But we did it. Hit the Caitlin Clark. Hit a couple numbered. Hit a bunch of the other rookies. Why did I put that Edwards over there? I think I was just on autopilot. So we had both Edwards, J.C. Sheldon, Kitley, Angel Reese Blue, Keely, other Sheldon. Maybe we hit both J.C. Sheldons. I think she had, okay, only averaged 5 points a game, but Mule, Cardoso. I guess we hit both Cardosos. Angel Reese. 3 Cameron Brinks. Rickea Jackson, Caitlin Base, and the big hits of the rip out of 10 boxes, we hit a Caitlin WNBA logo and a Caitlin Silver Prizm, both on the image variation. So, like I said, if you can find these at your Dick's Sporting Goods, just make sure you look on the box and make sure it says 6 Blaster exclusive WNBA logo Prizms, because otherwise it'll say that it's ice Prizms, and the WNBA logo is worth way more right now than the ice. So if you can find them, grab them. Hopefully you enjoyed this rip, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya.